Hey, we'll bring back a familiar face now to the sports news, and that's Joe Miller from the Joe and Ebo Show over on the Zone Radio station. And Joe, welcome on back. And I want to dive right into the Green Bay Packers because it seems like 4 weeks ago, everybody had them for dead. They wanted Mike McCarthy fired. It just wasn't good. 4 weeks later, now people are starting to talk Super Bowl, aren't they?
It's unbelievable, how a season plays out in the NFL. You go back to week 2 or 3, and the Vikings were everyone's pick, and then, maybe the Packers got something this year, and then you lose your right, Rich, the 4 games, and you get to 4-6, and sky is falling, and then Aaron Rodgers makes, at the time, which sounded crazy, we're going to run the table. And now here they sit a couple of games away from doing that, and now they control their own destiny. And if they do that, they're back in the playoffs. Maybe not with the record most people thought, but hey, Packers in the playoffs, we've seen it before. Good things can happen.
Yeah, especially when Aaron Rodgers gets hot. It has kind of that Super Bowl feel from 2010 all over again. Also staying on the football side of things, Badger football, they're going to the Cotton Bowl. They're playing Western Michigan. It's kind of a no-win situation for Bucky, isn't it? I mean, if you win, you're supposed to beat that team. If you don't win, I mean, it's just crazy. What do you think about what's happening with the Badger?
Yeah, I mean, that's the national narrative. I think you can still spin it. I think Paul Chryst, I've been surprised by this guy in his time here. I think you can still spin this. Look, you're in a New Year's Six bowl game. You are one of the last teams playing a bowl game in college football. You're still on a national stage at a big game like the Cotton Bowl. Maybe Western Michigan, isn't USC or Alabama or something like that. But it's a team that's undefeated. And look, they're going to come into that game saying, hey, what about us? Why aren't we in the college football playoff? We're undefeated. So, I think you go into this game, if you're Paul Chryst and the Badgers, you sell it as right. You win this game. You kind of take that momentum into the recruiting trail, into spring ball. I know they got some recruits already coming in, to enroll early. So I think, you look at this as, is it the Rose Bowl? No. Is it the college football playoff? No. But I still think you can spin this as a positive and a win for Wisconsin. If we would have said back in August, I'll give you 11 Badger wins in a New Year's Day bowl game, I'm not sure many Badger fans wouldn't have taken that deal.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people thought that that's the way that the season was going to play out. Speaking of things that are playing out, Joe and Ebo's got their fantasy thing going on. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, so, everyone's got the weekly fantasy, and we said, why not be any different? If you can't beat them, join them, right? So it's the Joe and Ebo Fantasy Showdown. It's basically just like the ads you see on TV, right? It's the 1 week salary cap. This is an exclusive to our show, so we have 17 weekly winners, so we're at the end of the road here. Still time to get in. You go to our website, MadCitySportsZone.com. Those 17 winners are going to compete in a wild card weekend playoff, and the winner of that one, Rich, I got to check your registration because the winner of that and the guest, Cancun, Mexico. I don't know, dude. It was like, minus 40 last week. I think Cancun, Mexico sounds pretty good. But no, we've had a ton of people sign up. It's been awesome. Fantasy football, love it or hate it. It's part of kind of the American culture right now of football season. And we've had a lot of fun with it. So, yeah, check it out, MadCitySportsZone.com.
And check out Joe and Ebo every day, Monday through Friday, 8 to 11 on the Zone as well. Joe, thanks for stopping by, man.
Anytime, guys.